You weren't supposed to find it, but there it was, hidden on a quiet server. A 40-terabyte archive of private messages between the most powerful leaders on Earth. Secret plans, private arguments, deals never meant to be public, conversations that could change how people see the world. At first, it didn't feel real. It felt like looking behind a curtain you were never meant to open. Leaders speaking freely, making promises they never intended to keep, saying things they would never admit in public. This wasn't just data. This was the hidden side of global politics. And then you made the one decision you could never undo. You hit upload. At first, nothing happened, just silence, just a blinking screen, just the quiet hum of your device. For a moment, it almost felt like the world hadn't noticed. Then someone downloaded it. Then 10 people. Then 100. Within minutes, the file began spreading across the internet. Screenshots appeared everywhere. Private conversations suddenly out in the open. Leaders discussing plans, making deals, speaking in ways no one expected. The world didn't just react, it froze. Phones started ringing in government offices across the globe. Emergency meetings were called within minutes. Security teams began trying to understand what had just happened. Because this wasn't just a normal leak. This was something much bigger. As the messages spread, trust started to break down in real time. Allies questioned each other. Rumors spread quickly. Financial markets became unstable as uncertainty grew. World leaders realized they couldn't stop the files from spreading, so they tried to slow everything down. Across the world, governments ordered network providers to limit connections. Systems began failing one by one. Websites stopped loading. Messages stopped sending. Entire regions went offline as the global networks struggled to keep up. The internet wasn't gone, but it was slowing down. And by then, it was already too late. The files had spread too far, copied too many times, saved by too many people. Even as networks struggled, the information kept moving, shared from device to device, impossible to fully contain. And while the world tried to regain control, something else was happening. They started looking for you. The moment you uploaded the files, you left a trail. Not a name, not an address, but something just as clear. Patterns, signals, timestamps, tiny traces hidden inside the data. At first, they narrowed it down to a country, then a city, then a neighborhood. Teams began tracking unusual digital activity in the area. Every device, every connection, every signal became part of the search. You tried to disconnect, but it didn't matter. The process had already started. Within minutes, they found a signal that matched the upload pattern. A device that had been active at the exact moment the files appeared online. Your device. And that's when everything changed. Because they weren't just looking for the source anymore. They were looking for someone responsible. Reports began appearing even as networks struggled to stay online. A suspect was mentioned. A story began forming. A version of events started spreading faster than the facts. You weren't just a person anymore. You were the explanation. They said you caused the crisis. They said you created the chaos. They said the situation started with you. And suddenly, everyone was looking for you. Within hours, your location was surrounded. No loud alarms, no big announcements, just quiet movement outside. You didn't get a chance to explain. You didn't get a chance to speak. Because officially, you were no longer part of the story. The leak was connected to you. The crisis was connected to you. The confusion was connected to you. And just like that, you became the most wanted person on Earth. Not because you ended the world, but because you revealed something people were never meant to see. The internet eventually stabilized. The world kept moving. But trust never fully recovered, because now people had seen behind the curtain. And once something is revealed, it can never be completely hidden again.